Hi, how are you tonight? Tonight we're talking about ways in which to relax and help release anxiety, de-stress through using the lung meridian. So before I start with that, I'm just going to go straight to our little video. Hi, how are you all? Thanks so much for jumping on and watching. So my name is Melissa from the Mental Health Warriors, and I'm the Inspirational Warrior. So as I said tonight, it's about learning a technique to help calm our system down a little bit, to bring more de-stress and more peace within ourselves. A little bit like just expanding on a little bit from last week, Monday, sorry. Hey, Adam. So tonight I'm sharing with you a technique called tracing the meridian, and this is lung meridian. So the lung meridian is all about our breath, and as we know, breath and our lungs are about our breathing and primarily about bringing oxygen and blood to our system and carrying that oxygen out our system. Hey, Steve, thanks for jumping on. So I'm just reading from my notes a little bit. Hope that's okay. Trust that's okay. So the lung meridian is about our consciousness. It's about releasing. It's about grief, vulnerability, acceptance, and how we communicate. Some of the ways that you might feel like you're a little bit out of balance within this meridian is that you might start getting headaches, occipital headaches, and they're the ones that come from the back of your head. You might feel sad, a little bit depressed, or suppressed emotions. You might get a sore throat. You might feel tired. You might be coughing a little bit. And, you know, you might also be catching colds easily. So as you hear some of that stuff, you can hear that it is about our lungs and about our breath and what our lung capacity does for us, with us, and how in tune we are with letting go, experiencing, expressing. So the lung meridian starts just below your shoulder. It's just in that little alcove. So if you press on it, it can be quite tender for a lot of people. So the lung meridian starts just here, and then we trace it all the way down our arm, down through the elbow, out through our hand, and then out through our thumb. So when we trace the meridian in this fashion, it brings us balance. And then if you have the congestion, if you have anything that you want to clear a little bit, we do it backwards. So you might want to start on one arm using your other hand, and then tracing that forward out through your hand, and then on your other arm, start tracing it from your thumb, and then bring it up your arm, and then to your point again in your shoulder. So if you do that 3 times, so if we trace down out through your thumb and then bring it up, so it's kind of like a loop. So you start out and then back up again. So by doing that, just helps to clear and bring some balance in to your system. And when you have that balance, you'll feel a lot clearer. Your lungs might feel a little bit better. You notice some of the imbalances can also be around asthma, a bit of shortness of breath even. Consciously, the lung meridian is also about surrendering, vulnerability, acceptance, receiving. And Oh, did I think I might have already said that. Sorry. But the imbalance is more about depression and sadness. So it's just a really easy tool. I know when I've had, I know when I've talked to people and they've been having a bit of a panic attack, or they've been feeling really anxious, I've asked them, just sat with them and said, just trace this meridian, just think about doing this simple act. And the thought of just doing this act is really easy. It's really nice and slow because it takes people's mind off their panic, takes their mind off what their experience is, and just gives them another way to actually feel and move through that motion. So you can feel that calming as you start doing it. You can feel the calming starting to take effect. And it's, while you do it, it's good to just take some nice deep breaths and then slowly start doing this flow. It's a really nice thing to do. Even if you're sitting down at home and you're feeling a little bit tired, perhaps you might want to start just doing this meridian. You might want to start doing the balancing. So that's it for tonight. I hope that helps. And just a bit of housekeeping before I go. That's excellent, Steve. Glad you're prepared for your show. So tonight, Steve will be here, and he's talking to Valerie tonight. So Valerie's a gorgeous coach. She does a lot of work with energies and how we distinguish our 4 energy types, which is a really interesting way to discuss how we move through our life phases as well, and how we develop, think, and work through how we experience our life. So Steve's going to be talking to her about that, and that'll be a fantastic, very interesting show if you want to tune in. So that's 8:30 a.m. UK time, and was it 8 o'clock our time, Steve? Sorry, might be off there. But so tune in. Thanks a lot for watching, and have a great rest of the week. See you Friday. So Steve shall be here in 20 minutes, 7:30 Australian time. Have a great night. Bye. Have a great show, Steve.